Hello camera. Today you get, as the title suggests, a decaying, depletion and a decommission of all of this bullshit. This box is literally filled. Ignore that it's a Pat McGrath Labs box. You can see it on camera. I don't know if you can on the live stream, as I am live streaming this. I've got empties, I've got products that have just expired by now. I just wanted the name of this video to all be D's, fun times. And there's also some products that I want to get rid of, or there is just some products that I just don't use that I've purchased over my last year or so trying to figure out what I want. I've got a mixture of makeup, some SFX makeup, normal makeup. I've got, you saw a little bit of a sneak peek, I've got some hair products and all sorts. So my first beautiful empty. This is a face cleanser that I get from my version of Walmart in Australia called Kmart. I know you guys have Kmart in America, but it's different to our Kmart here. But this is a rose hip and jojoba oil face cleanser. I loved this stuff. It's literally like $2-3 a bottle. I've got another 2 bottles of this in my bathroom as we speak. So this is my empty bitch. Next one, I've got this beautiful bottle of Lime Crime Unicorn Hair Color Conditioner. This is what I was using when I had my hair purple. I do also have a shampoo that's empty too, but I actually threw away that bottle. I don't need to keep both the shampoo and conditioner, as well as the actual hair dye itself from Lime Crime. So I had the shade Pony, which was a bright, beautiful purple. The next empty, it's a bit of a strange one. Bleach Cream Developer, 30 volume. I run out of this, so I've got, again, another fresh bottle of this in the bathroom because, as you can see, I've got my hair bleached and as well as my beard. I am now awaiting the arrival of the new hair dye. I got more unicorn hair from Lime Crime. I actually got the shade Neon Peach, so I'm going to be a beautiful peach colour. And the reason why I got my beard bleached as well, I want to have it all over fabulousness. Now we're getting into, oh no, there's one last skincare, and then we'll get into makeup. This one, it does actually still have product in it, but it's just old and expired by now. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Detoxifying Mask. It's all sorts of crunchy on the lid now, and it's a bit nasty and gross. As you can see, like I said, there is some product left in it, but at this point in time, when I actually try and apply it to my face, it's even thicker than what it used to be, so it's definitely getting to that point where it's just better off throwing it away. My next one, this is my Revolution SFX face paint palette. The front of it is a bit dirty, a bit scratched up. Been very well loved. I've had this since 2019, so it's definitely expired by now. As you can see, I've pretty much absolutely hit pan in the white. It's kind of hard to see on camera. I've hit pretty hardcore pan on the purple. That inside of the palette, I don't even know how I've gotten such an amount of shimmer, because that's highlighter shimmer. That's not like actual paint. That's all over on the inside of this, but this is more just getting rid of it because I've got things that I prefer more. This is a translucent setting powder. It's actually got a colour to it, so it isn't as translucent as you'd want it to be. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell on camera, but it's not white. It's actually got like a little bit of a colour to it. This tends to turn my foundation a slightly orange colour. I don't use this. I've just got other powders I prefer, like the Star Gem Cosmetics Skin Deep powder. In the same brand, I've also got a couple more products. So I've got 2 foundations from them. These are both the Ox Bloom line, so this is the All Day Wear, and then this is the Luminous Luxe. I really do like these formulas. I've just got so much foundation that actually matches me colour-wise better than what these do when actually applied, that I just don't reach for them. I might keep, if anything, this one, the All Day Wear, as like an SFX foundation that I mix in with colour, so then I can do coloured bases, but otherwise I just got other foundations that just work better. I've also got this, which is a concealer wand from Ox Bloom. It's like one of these little paintbrushy type thing, dispenses product out of the top. As you can see, a little bit of product on the top is, again, close to about a year old by this point. I didn't even really like the formula of it when it was perfectly fine. It was a little bit watery, didn't really cover that much. But next product, another Ox Bloom, is this, which is the All Day Wear Foundation, powder compactor foundation. I just don't tend to go for like a powder foundation like this in any capacity. I've got, actually funnily enough, an empty bottle of nail glue. I actually use this not only for pressing on, or sticking on press-on nails if I ever feel like it. I actually use this a lot of the time for prop building, so I do a lot of product photography for Stargem Cosmetics, so I often use stuff like this, or glue in general, to adhere things to things for when I'm building props. I believe this was just like an unknown brand thing from Kmart, just a cheap pretend blood. I've used this quite a few times. It's a little bit dried out. The consistency is like jam. It's kind of gross looking. It's old. I bought this in 2019 again, so this is for sure expired. Oh no, I forgot these two skincare items. And this one. Another Ox Bloom foundation. So this is in a plastic bottle, kind of like a squeezy tube. It almost is like a MAC Cosmetics Dior, I believe it's Dior Backstage, that comes in a little squeezy tube like this. So that's getting thrown. These are from the same brand as my face cleanser, but these are 2 empty bottles of this serum. If anything, I won't keep the glass bottles, but these pipettes, these work really nicely for using with like liquids in general, and I wouldn't use it necessarily for actually like applying stuff to my face, but it could be fun to use for product photography, like dripping an oil in a certain spot or suspending a liquid. At least one of these droppers I'll keep. I've got, I don't even know what brand this is. Oh, I think this is Models Prefer. The Models Prefer, and it's like a highlighter stick. I've tried it, but it just does not work with face product. The way that this applies, it's so like heavy. It's really nice. Like it's shiny. Like it's shiny. It looks nice on the hand, but like when you actually use it on the face, it just messes with your skin. So this is going. I don't use it. I've got other highlighter sticks that I much prefer compared to this. Like I've got the Hourglass highlighter stick and just other highlighters in general. So this can back another 2 foundations. These again I'm getting rid of because color wise they're just dark than what I usually use. This is one from Mecca Max, which is Australia's version of Sephora. So kind of imagine a Sephora Pro. How does it suck up all the product if there's no stick? It's only just a little thing like this. That was the whole pump. How's it supposed to suck up product? Like, how is it supposed to suck up? But yeah, that's the shade of it. You can't really tell on camera right now, but it's just too orange for me in person. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I'm pretty sure this is in shade L1 Ivory. I've just removed the stickers, it's that old. Again, this is almost a 2-year-old bottle of foundation, so at this point I probably shouldn't be using it. This, I do really like the formula of it. It's much more of a natural sheer type formula that you can build up to medium coverage. Very shiny, not shiny, but it's much more luminous. I usually go for a matte foundation and I add back the shine. I've got this KVD, the 24-hour Super Brow. This is in the shade Roxy Purple. I barely even use this, but the reason why is because 1, very patchy, 2, dry as shit on the eye, and 3, it's supposed to be Roxy Purple. It looks blue, and when applied, it looks blue. I will probably keep the tub because I like keeping these type of jars and using them as storage for glitter. Also stops them just becoming tons of landfill if I go through a lot of little glass jars like this quickly. So like I said, I'll usually clean this out and reuse it. Plus look how pretty that lid is. The KVD lids, or just the design on some of their products, absolutely stunning. Another one I got, this one I might gift on to someone because I've only like used it 2 or 3 times. This is the Cover Effects highlighter drops or custom enhancer drops. This is just too dark for me. When it doesn't look like it's that dark, but when it's actually put on my skin, I get a weird grey cast. Actually, I might not gift this on to someone because, I don't know how well. It's kind of a little bit powdery at the top of the bottle at the moment, so it's definitely started drying out, which is a shame because it is a nice product and the formula is very pretty. It's just color-wise, it just is too dark for my skin tone. So this could be something I gift on to someone who doesn't care so much that it's closer to its expiry date. Like I said, I've only literally used this like once or twice. Whenever I use these type of products and they're in a dropper, I always drop it onto my face, not actually touch it on the skin, because that is actually not what you're supposed to do. It can compromise the formula, touching it on your skin. I've only used it a couple of times, so there shouldn't be anything wrong with the formula itself on the inside. This is the Cindy Dew Manizer, which is a highlighter from The Balm. This, again, is slightly too dark for me. I can get away with it, but the actual formula of this at the moment, she a bit chunky. It doesn't apply as smoothly as it used to. It almost streaks within itself. It just doesn't want to apply as a smooth layer like it used to. I mean, even looking in it at the tube, you can almost see where it's kind of dried inside of the tube in some spots. It's very, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, unlike the Cover FX drops, this I can actually see that something's gone wrong with the formula. This is a lipstick bullet from Mecca Max. I used this for like a photo at one point, so the stick itself is a bit grotty, and plus this is over a year old now. This is one of the first products I received in a Mecca Beauty Loop box, which is kind of like a little rewards box that you can get from Mecca. I might clean the packaging out of this and just keep it because it's so cute. I do quite like the packaging of it, very pretty. Got this Revolution lipstick, which has this cool like skull with red poppy looking flowers on it, and the lipstick itself is a really nice red. I'd say it's almost a true red but leans slightly blue toned, and I just don't wear reds like this. If I'm going to wear a red, I've got a liquid lipstick. This is probably another one that I'll clean out the tube and keep because one, the packaging itself looks really cool, and I won this in a giveaway from a fellow Australian, so I want to keep it as like a little keepsake because of how cute the packaging is. This is a Bare Minerals liquid lipstick that I got. Formula of this, it's extremely dry. Like even from the beginning it was a quite dry formula. But this, it's almost like a mousse that has lost its like wateriness, if that's even a way to describe it. It's just like, imagine if a mousse was dry and it's just chunky, so it's not fun anymore. It's a beautiful colour, absolutely stunning colour. Now it's just gone off. These, which are some Shop Miss A liquid lipsticks, I received these at the beginning of last year. I bought these in December of 2019. They arrived in January of 2020. They don't smell too bad. They smell weird, but they don't smell bad like some of the ones I'm about to mention. Oh fuck, nah. Okay, the purple one. It smells like paint thinner. This one doesn't smell too bad, this silver, but this dark purple. See, this one's fine too. It was just that metallic purple. Oh, fucking A, it smelled like paint thinner. This is a lip gloss from Colourpop, Ultra Lip Gloss in collaboration with I Love Sarah II. It's not even off. It's just, really do not like this brush applicator. I find it's a bit harsh on the lips. It doesn't really spread product around. And I'm not really the biggest fan of this gloss formula anyways. It's a very full coverage. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. This, I don't believe, is off yet. It still smells fucking delicious. It almost smells like the vanilla part of Neapolitan ice cream, which is very specific because Neapolitan vanilla smells different to normal vanilla. It almost has that kind of strawberry hint of vanilla alongside it. The only reason why I'm decluttering this is because when actually applied on the lips, I've got so many other lip glosses, even ones from Shop Miss A, which are literally $1, and I can't feel the glitter at all in it whenever I rub my lips together. And it's on the lips, you can really feel the glitter inside of it, and I just don't enjoy it. It's a very pretty gloss, it looks stunning. It'd be something that like works aesthetically, but just because the actual wear of it in real life is not pleasant, I just don't gravitate towards it and I just don't touch it. This is a Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the shade L. This doesn't, again, smell like it's off, but when actually applied and swatched, you can kind of see it on the wand itself. It's a little bit chunky, a little bit congealy on the wand itself, so it's just starting to go off. If you already know anything about Jeffree Star, you already know what this is. This is one of the first liquid lipsticks he ever brought out. This is the white liquid lipstick in the name Drug Lord. This was very much loved by drag queens years and years ago, and me alike, because of how white it is, how pigmented it is. I even like using this on the eyes, or I did used to like it on the eyes. Like, this tube was purchased in 2019, so this is like 2 years old. Formula-wise, that isn't too bad. That one, bye-bye. This one as well, I don't believe is off. This is from the Jawbreaker collection, so this was only purchased last year. No, it wasn't. It was purchased 2 years ago too. Okay, shit. This one does kind of smell a bit more chemically, but otherwise I really like this shade. I'm not keeping it because, again, I don't wear these tones of reds. This is more of a warm red where it's kind of got an orange base to it. When I'm wearing reds, I usually am going more for like a blue red. I will be cleaning this out because I really do like the packaging of this with the lime green lid. This beautiful shade. This is the shade Self-Control. This was released in the Blood Sugar collection. I think it was either Valentine's Day collection or Blood Sugar. One of the two. They might even intersect. This has beautiful red chrome packaging. It's really beautiful, like, the smell of this. This is death. If the one that smelled like paint thinner was paint thinner, this is like paint thinner on steroids. Like, I don't know how a lipstick can smell like this and still be like not counted as like toxic waste. It is foul. I literally would almost compare this to like marker, like a whiteboard marker, but very chemically whiteboard marker, and not the type of marker that you like to sniff and get high off of as a child because you're a dumb fuck. It's a gorgeous shade, that's it there. It's one of those colours that's quite hard to wear without using a darker shade or a lip liner to make it darker around the outer corners, because otherwise it's just almost clown-like. Oh fuck, I can smell it on my wrist. I'm gonna leave my arm out here for the rest of this. I'm even gonna have a quick double squiz through my filming bag because I know I put some things in my filming bag that I just don't care about, that are close to expiring. Like one that I definitely know I should probably throw away, which hurts my soul, is this, which is my Hourglass Vanish foundation in the shade Blanc. This was my first high-end purchase. I mean, technically my first was Urban Decay, but that was an eyeshadow palette, which was the same price as this. But considering this is a $90 foundation, it's a stunning formula. I loved the crap out of this. It doesn't look it because the bottle, I've shook it up so it looks like it's full. It's probably about half empty by now, which is kind of a shame that I haven't used the full bottle of it. But I've gotten about a year's worth of use out of this. Whenever I use it, I absolutely adore it. When it comes to camera work and photography, this is just too light. It works in person, but on camera it's almost like an under eye brightening type of tone on camera. So I do have this bottle, so I've got two bottles. This one is the shade Cream, so it's slightly darker. You can barely even tell that it's slightly darker, but this is more close to what will work on camera. It hurts, but I have to say goodbye. So this is the BYS Sport Fix Concealer. Again, when it's compared to other face products that I need to use on camera, this is just way too light and it throws off the light. But I don't personally wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. I usually only wear it on camera and it just doesn't work for me on camera, so what's the point of keeping it? This is the Ox Bloom Waterproof Mascara. I don't really use this on its own. I actually use this oftentimes as a base underneath mascaras that I'm not the happiest with its performance of, so it just gives a little bit extra volume and lift. But my typical mascara, what I have currently on right now, and I really do love this mascara, this is the Pat McGrath Dark Star. This beautiful, beautiful tube of deliciousness. I actually made a video that is a bit more of a better showcase of it, where I get really close up and show before and afters, so I'll leave that linked up here. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. That was all of my decluttering. That actually lets me have a lot more room for some new things to be added in the future. Some of these things that are expired, sadly, they were gifted to me, like this was gifted and this was gifted, but the product inside has gone off and there's just nothing I can do about that. It sucks that it happens and I wish liquids didn't expire, but they do. Ignore the mismatched wings. I filmed before this a tutorial on how I use water activated liners. One of the ones I use is this Suva Beauty Hydra Liner in the shade Aztec. That's on this eye. On this eye I used one from Glam Vice. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed all of the decluttering. So much stuffs. my lord. Like I said, it's good to free up some space for some new to come in, especially all the Denessimarics. So, thank you very much for watching. Love you all. All the love from Australia. Hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Bye. In a little squeezy bottle. Oh, Jesus. Instead of a bottle, I just made it squirt out the tip a little bit. Love that for me. I love a little squirt out the tip. Oh, why did I smell it again?